understand who the more experienced qualified candidate was at the time based upon years in service, years in politics, understanding and actually having military experience and everything. John McCain was just way more qualified. But Obama was 10 times the public speaker that McCain was. In every debate, he made McCain look silly. I mean, he made him look like a bumbling fool. And everyone watched from home and said, I want that guy. He looks good, sounds good. Man, that guy I'm a little worried about. And it changed, so being able to communicate well put the most powerful man in the most powerful office in the world. And you don't think you need to get good at it? I think that's a slight oversight on what's important. I think it does matter to get good at public speaking. It's not going to be the only thing. We don't get paid for public speaking here. I got some chicken nuggets. That's all I got for No, I get a nice room and a couple meals. That's what I got for coming here. It's not in our system. We don't get paid for speaking, to each other in our business. We exchange favors. Mickey's come down. All these guys have come down and helped me. I help them. We love each other and support each other in business, but we don't get paid for it. Some companies pay people for it because their products don't make them any money, like Amway. But I'm not going to go there right now or mention any company names. That's where they make their money. Anyway. I'm all over the place. You do need to get good at public speaking. Become a student of the system. I think here you really start to understand, yes, there's only 6 steps, 8 filters. You know it in month 1. Our whole system manual is only this big. It seems too good to be true. It almost seems too simple to be good. And some people treat that manual that you buy for $5 like it's only worth $5. Even though it's produced more millionaires than almost every other manual in the world. I think you ought to treat it like that. I think it makes a big difference. You need to really become a student of the system and why. You should be able to diagnose your business and other people's businesses like that. It should be very obviously, glaringly obvious why someone's struggling if they are. Joey, I get this all the time. I've got 250 senior marketing directors now. And some of them will call me, Jeff, things are tough, I'm struggling. I go, look, give me a second, I'll call you back in about an hour. And I go online and I pull up their numbers and the answer's right there. They did 2 personals all year. And their personal points are at 40,000 or 30,000. Well, no wonder they're belly aching. They're a senior marketing director and they're not setting the right example. And I know they aren't making much money because if you override your base shop at 10 to 15%, you got to do a lot of business to make that 10 to 15 worth a lot. I mean, think about it. If you could go write something and get 80 points on it, or you can override it at 10, you need 8 times the production in your base than going and writing something with your own pen. But it's not supposed to be either or, it's both. Go write and override. Write and override. Write and override. You should be the top producer in your team for a length of time. But a lot of people don't think that. They bought the dream. Let me just find people and then sit back and hope they do it for me. No. That's not being a student of the system. Month 10 through 12, you strengthen your leadership skills. Man, we all go through curves on leadership. There's all the John Maxwell books, all the great books on leadership. Well, guess what? Leadership isn't